Today we are giving you the cons of living in Madison, Wisconsin. Now we know there are a lot of pros of living in Madison, but today we want to give it to you straight and give you the cons. So we're going to give you those right now. Welcome to our channel, Living in Madison, Wisconsin. We are your guides to everything Madison, Wisconsin. I am Joe Marks.
And I'm Crystal Marks. And if you are wondering what it's like to live in Madison, Wisconsin, we do weekly videos. So hit the subscribe button and don't forget the notification bell. Okay, number one, obviously the weather.
Yeah.
So we have dark, cold, snowy winters. We just do.
Right.
That's just part of living in Wisconsin.
We're in the middle of one right now.
Yes, we are. I'm looking at the frozen tundra right now. So an average low in January is 10 degrees. And we get about 42.5, not to get too precise, inches of snow each winter. So that's like 3.5 feet.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
a lot
of
of accumulation that we get.
Right.
And sometimes it feels like it doesn't ever go away, but it does. It lengthens your commute time for driving. You have to really add on some extra time for that. Sometimes it's nice if you're gonna throw on a podcast, but you definitely wanna make sure you have time to go slow and take your time.
So one of the things about winters in Madison is they are pretty hard on your home. Your furnace obviously has to work really hard to keep it warm when it's cold. Humidity levels, keeping your humidity up in your house because
It's just so dry.
Right, when the furnace runs so much, it dries out the house. So there's a lot of expanding and contracting that sometimes can cause issues.
Yeah, you really see that, I think, when the thaw comes. You're like, oh, wow, there was a lot of shifting that happened.
Right.
But there are solutions to some of those, especially indoors, right?
Right, yeah. So like for the dryness inside in the winter, we have home humidifiers is really popular. That
Very
helps
helpful.
it be more comfortable inside, but yeah.
I feel like your skin is peeling like a lizard.
Right.
We also tend to have humid summers. So with the cold winter, then we have this kind of opposing opposite of humidity. And that's not always fun. There's a lot of bugs that come along with that, and you feel like you just took a shower when you walked outside.
Right.
But
Yeah.
it's not always that bad, but it's just something to be aware of, that we do live in a more humid climate in the summer.
And if you do want more detailed information about winters in Madison, make sure you check out our other video called The Real Truth About Winter in Madison. All right, number 2 on our cons list for Madison is property taxes. We have the 5th highest property taxes in the country. Yeah. So our average tax bill in Madison, if we're looking at like a median sales price in Madison, is around $325,000. We base it basically on a $300,000 assessed value because our assessed values tend to be a little bit behind. Average tax bill in Madison is about $6,800 a year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Woof.
So yeah. But yeah, like I say, 5th highest in the country. There are definitely some benefits to those, but it is definitely a con since they are so high. And if you want more information on taxes in Madison, make sure you check out our other video called Madison, Wisconsin Property Taxes Are What? It's a good one. All right, our con number 3 is housing costs. So how much are houses here in Madison? As far as the state goes, we are some of the most expensive homes in the state.
With good reason.
With good reason. We definitely have strong employment. We got robust economy, low unemployment, really desirable, a lot of great amenities in Madison. So what is the median sales price here in Madison? We're about $325,000. And if you look at the national average, it's about $300,000, so we're a little bit higher.
But not too far off.
Right, yeah, so we're close, but as far as like when you talk to other Wisconsinites, Madison seems expensive. So that's part of why it's on the list. If you do look at the county of Dane County, where Madison is located, prices do go up a little bit. The median sales price there is about $329,000 right now.
In the suburbs?
Right.
Yeah, surrounding, yeah.
Yeah, if you include Madison too.
Okay.
But if you look at the whole county, it's $329,000. As far as rent goes, the average 1-bedroom in Madison is about $1,200 a month, and the average 3-bedroom in Madison is about $2,000 a month.
That's high.
Which is high, especially for a smaller city. If you look at Madison compared to the other cities in the country, it's a smaller city. It is high, but a big contributor to that is the UW, because that's what drives a lot of rents up, is being close to the UW. So if you do want more information on the housing costs in Madison, make sure you check out our other video, The True Cost of Living in Madison.
Number 4 on our list, which stings a little, is it's hard to navigate. I personally really struggle with this, even though I grew up here. So the reason for that is because we're in the middle of 2 large lakes, and our city center is literally an isthmus. So in order to get around all that, lakes and everything, you can't have a typical grid pattern, and you have to come at it from different angles, and that takes a little bit of time to learn your way around. We don't have numbered streets like typical. There are a few on the east side that can make it a little bit more simple, but that is typically not the norm. You can't rely on that system.
Right.
So just be aware that you need to have some sort of maps handy.
Google Maps.
Very helpful.
Yeah.
Very helpful. And you'll figure it out in no time, but it does take a little bit of a learning curve.
Right. All right, our final con, number 5, is Madison is politically charged. Now,
Sure is.
Yeah, because we are the capital of Wisconsin, politics is a big deal here. It's on the con list because it's one of those topics you don't want to necessarily talk to with friends and family at the Christmas dinner.
No. And for some of you, that may be a pro. So
Right.
we're not really sure, but we put it on here just so you're aware of that.
Right. Yeah. And so if you don't like talking politics, Madison might not be for you because it's something that comes up pretty regularly. In conversation. But and for more information on politics in Madison, make sure you check out our other video. Just kidding.
No, we
Yeah.
wouldn't go there.
Right.
Well, that wraps up our cons of Madison, Wisconsin. We hope it was helpful and not too depressing. If it was helpful and not depressing, hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell.
And if you're thinking about moving to Madison, make sure you check the description below. I have a link there for our free relocation guide. It's got a lot of great information for you, as well as here are a few other videos that'll really help you learn more about Madison. We hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.
It works your furnace real hard.